Well, hello, farming friends, and welcome back to another edition of Farming Simulator 2015 with me, your old buddy, Mistermoose. And today we are back on Coldborough Park Farm and ready to do some harvesting today. Our canola is ready. Yeah, look at there. All right. But before we do that, we're going to do a little feeding of the cows. So we're going to run over here, grab our fent, and run over, pick up the feeding technology. Then we'll head up to the pig and beef area and grab some hay and silage and all that stuff. Make our TMR, and then we will feed everything, and then we'll get into the harvesting part of this. So that's the game plan for today anyways. Well, so the video that I posted yesterday, confession, let's see, yesterday was Friday. That was actually recorded on Wednesday, and I recorded the whole John Deere baling thing. So today is actually, for me, it's Friday, recording this for Saturday, and it's my first opportunity to comment on the video that I did with the John Deere baler, and after some of the comments that I got from it, I just felt like I should come back and say, look guys, I know that thing's a piece of junk. I didn't do that one as a and I guess, you know, I didn't make it clear at the end when I said I'm not going to use this baler. I just wanted to do the video for those who might be interested in it. It's one of those videos where I do the video for you to see that it's a piece of junk, so that you don't have to go download it and find out for yourself that it's a piece of junk. But then again, I will say that please don't get offended if you think that is the greatest thing ever and are playing any of your game. It's just not for me. I don't like the fact that it's not, you know, right. You know, take a little bit more time, center the drive shaft. Am I a perfectionist? No, but I want to see it be done properly and get all the errors out of it. I didn't open up the console, but I'm betting that thing's full of errors, especially when you walk around the back side of it and it frames out the way it did. I'm just betting it's got a bunch of errors in it. Look at there, our bales are getting kind of big. That's 100%, isn't it? I have to take care of that real quick. So yeah, please don't mistake that video as an endorsement of that particular product. I saw it. I knew a lot of people would be interested in it, and therefore I decided I would go ahead and do a video on it real quick. That does not by any means mean I liked it. So anyways, got a little bit of straw in here and I want to dump that, because here's the thing about TMR. When you make the TMR, you're going to be using 2 bales of silage, you're going to be using 2 bales of hay, and 1 bale of straw. And that is going, for this particular feeder, that's going to bring it to 100% full. And if you've got any excess in there, it messes everything up. Plus, you got to get the ratio right on everything to make TMR, so it's best to start with an empty container. That way you don't have any issues. So that's the reason we're dumping that out there, getting all the straw out of it. And we head up to the beef pen. Go see the the beef and the piggies works. This would be a nightmare. Can you think of all the wrecks that would happen on this road? Or traffic backups? And if you've ever watched any videos of some guys who farm, there's a guy named Dino that I love watching his videos. He lives in the UK and farms there. He's does a bunch of videos, and he like drives his tractor home and but anyways, he shows you what it's like to farm in the UK, and it's crazy. You know, you can't really appreciate it living here in the States. Here in the States, most of your farms are in a rural area. They're not in the city, you know, proper, or even around a village or a little community. Yeah, you'll see somebody drive their John Deere to a gas station, or maybe drive it to a community diner that's, you know, out on route whatever, in the middle of, you know, outside of a small little town. But in a pretty decent sized city, you're never going to see a tractor drive down the street, or a combine with a tractor following it with a header. But you know, because of where they farm at, that's just kind of the way it is. And it's interesting watching him like drive a big John Deere 7 or 8 series down those narrow 2-lane roads with a plow on the back of it and not hit anybody's car. But when they get on those small little country roads like that, where basically it's just a kind of 1-lane road with big tall hedges on both sides of it, and you know, the people just pretty much know when oncoming traffic's coming, somebody's got to yield to the side, otherwise there's a wreck. And it's just kind of cool to watch it and get those that kind of perspective on what, you know, farming's like in his area. And I dig those videos. And if you're curious about it, do a search for, it's like Dino and some numbers, and I forget, but do like a search for Dino, which is Deano, I believe. And check out his videos. He just basically straps a GoPro in the tractor and does a bunch of stuff. I enjoy watching his videos. It's kind of cool to get that perspective, because I know nothing about what it's like to farm, you know, in Europe and or in the UK. So anywho, so what else is happening? A lot of mods came down yesterday. Again, today is Friday for me. Y'all are watching this on Saturday. Yesterday afternoon, a lot of mods came down, and basically it looks like some people took the time to update their mods from the patch, you know, basically to get them to work with the patch and everything, or with the update. So it's kind of cool. The of note for me, there were 2 mods that came down yesterday that I have downloaded but have yet to put in the game, but they were of interest. The John Deere forage harvester. There is a, which I have, I just don't ever use it in the game. Did I get stuck right here? I have. I've gotten kind of stuck underneath this stupid pole. Holy cow. And I've got 4-wheel drive on. Let's see if I can crab out of this. Come on. There we go. Wow. Alright, so feeding technology. We're going to use 2 bales of grass. You're going to use 1 bale of silage. Excuse me, 2 bales of grass, 2 bales of silage, and 1 bale of straw. Now by grass I mean hay. can you use grass bales on this? I think you probably can. But we're going to call it hay, and that's actually what I did was I did hay. So, but yeah, it's basically you're going to do two hay, 2 silage, 1 bale of straw, and that'll be getting you good to go. I wonder if I can get that thing with it laying on its side like that. Probably not. Let me bring up the help menu so I can verify that I get that. Oh, it got it. So I'll put these in here real quick. It's like playing basketball. He shoots, he scores! Alright, so I just roll around here since I know I can hook the sides of them. Spear this front one here. There we go. That dog will hunt. Sweet. And we'll grab one of these guys here. So apparently the Flegel bale trailer has an update. If you guys didn't see that. I'm not really sure. You know, I haven't taken the time to really look. I was preoccupied yesterday. And I guess it helped if I actually got on the bale. I was preoccupied yesterday with a few other things that was happening. And I didn't completely read the description on it. But I do know there is an update on it. Why is this not? Why is that not attaching? You do. Attach bale. What, do you not like that bale? I don't even remember what button it is to attach the bell. Alright. That ain't working. Let's go see if we can get the other one. There we go. Got one. Hooked it. So now we can get over there. But yeah, the Flegel trailer's got a little bit of an update to it. And again, I haven't had the time to translate the German to figure out what exactly the update was. But pretty soon I will get that for you. Okay, so you're probably asking, Moose, you're talking about the ratio on this as far as for TMR being 2 hay, 2 silage, 1 straw bale. How do you know that's right? I've done it enough to know. But I'm going to show you how you know how much you got. So let's go ahead and shut this guy down. Pack it down properly. Put the forks down on the ground. Shut the power off. Get out. And then we'll head over to our Flegel. So with all the feeding technology, there's a gauge that tells you how to mix it. And I'm going to show you that right now. So what we'll do is we'll come up here, and if you look where it says mixing ratio, yeah, hay, silage, and straw. Your gauge right here is how much you've got in there. And the trick to it is to make sure that your hay and silage numbers come between these two brackets here. So that's an even ratio of mix for them. You want those to be right in there. Anywhere on this side or this side, not good. You want that to be right in that area. And then your straw needs to be within this range here. Too much straw messes it up as well. So 2 bales of each hay and silage will get you to 44.4, and then your straw you just kind of put in there as well. So that's the sort of way that you can now tell what your mix ratio is. Now, if you're not doing bales, if you're doing loose grain, let's say you're on a map like My Big Country or North Brabant that has storage for loose hay, grass, silage, and you're putting it in. The trick is, do your trailer, put a couple of scoops of hay in, put a couple of scoops of silage in, see where you're at. It's usually a 2-to-1 ratio of 2 hay, 2 silage to 1 straw. That's basically the way to think about it, but that's a good rule of thumb. The other thing to do is what I always did, the 2-to-1 ratio. If I was scooping on mixed ration, if I was doing loose stuff, I would put 2-to-1 hay and straw in, and then I would just fill up the rest of it with silage and make it. But it's pretty much 2-to-1 across the board, or a 2-to-1 mix, where it's 2 hay, 2 silage, 1 straw. All right, so basically the straw is fiber. So, all right, let's get courseplay out of the way because that just annoys me. And we'll head down to the farm, and you'll see we're completely full, 18,000 liters of TMR. Up in glance, it shows that I got total mixed rations there. So we are good to go. We'll take this down, feed it to the cattle, and our production will go from where we're at. We're at 20% production right now. Our production is about to get really good because well, they're out of grass now, but they don't care about grass once they get hold of the good stuff. So we'll give them the TMR and they'll be good to go. So, and again, TMR, total mixed rations. If you guys get confused by me saying that, and you see mixed rations in the game, that's what TMR is, okay? So what else is going on? Let's see. Got a new game. Been playing it. Debating on whether to do some videos on it. I don't know how many of you guys play World of Tanks or any of that whole series of games, but World of Tanks, World of Warplanes, well, there's a new one called World of Warships. It's been in alpha and beta for a while. It's been in closed beta now for quite some time. But quietly the other day, it just kind of went into open beta, and you can get in and play it now. And it's free to play. You just got to grind. Now, like all these free to play games that are coming out, you have the option, if you want to level up a little bit faster, you can actually put a little money into it. But I'm just grinding it out. It's something different to play. Really kind of fun. And so yeah, yesterday it was too windy to work, and like I said, I work on a boat, and conditions yesterday weren't really good, so we had the whole day off. And I spent that whole day playing World of Warships, and it was a lot of fun. Like I said, I'm debating on doing some videos on it. It's pretty fun, but there's a lot of people doing videos on it. Am I really good at it? Not really. I'm alright. I die a lot. doing stupid things. I'm all right with my cruisers. Hadn't opened up my battleships yet, but with my cruisers I do pretty good. But the destroyers, I'm horrible. They just, because they're paper, and you go in there, and if you're not careful, you'll get blown up real easily. Yeah, I get blown up quick. I get in there and I'll have a good round where I'll kill 2 or 3 ships as a destroyer. Then I'll have the next round. I get in there, and within 2 minutes of the game starting, everybody and their brother has found me and is just unloading on me because everybody looks for the destroyers to take them out because they don't have any armor and they're easy kill. And but they're also pretty fast and pretty deadly with their torpedoes and their big guns, so they're fun to play, but I sort of enjoy the cruisers. I hadn't gotten in, like I said, I hadn't gotten into the battleships or the aircraft carriers. I can't see where the aircraft carrier is that much fun. It seems like it'd be kind of laid back and not a whole lot to worry about. Anyways, I don't know what you guys think, if y'all like to see a video on it. I know there's tons of videos out there, but we could go kind of through it, and I haven't really come up the Japanese tree yet. I'm pretty much sticking with the American stuff. I might could do some videos on it. Anyways, the only thing really holding me back from it though is I have some audio issues with that game. The game runs fine. I get about 60 frames per second in it, and the game holds its own. Where I have issues is I have issues with the audio, and especially the higher the ships I get into. When I get into a ship that's got like multiple guns on it, like 7-8 guns firing at one time, my audio breaks up really bad. And but I don't know if that's my internet connection or processor or what. I don't know. That's one of those I'm gonna have to figure out. So alright, let's grab a combine and get started. So we're gonna do something a little bit different today on this field. I'm gonna start one combine in the field, then I'm gonna bring another combine in and follow it. So we're gonna do the dual combine thing, but I'm gonna automate the Fendt to do the load unload, and I'm going to have one of these guys running on auto combine, and then I'm going to drive the other one. Ooh. Tricky, tricky. I don't remember how I got in there. Not sure how I backed in there in the first place. I must have come out of that field there and then put it in there. I have another confession. I forgot I had combines on this map. I was actually sitting here thinking about, well, I'm going to do this today and I'm going to do 2 combines. Oh, I need to go buy a combine. Then I realized, oh, I already have 2 combines. Back this up by here. Make a traffic jam here. That'll work. And we'll fire this guy up real quick. Just because it's right here. And we'll grab our... I know I should be driving all this in first person, but I'm just trying to get this little bit of stuff done so we can get in the field and get going. Boom, 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 boom. It's gonna be a little unrealistic, but yeah. Oops. Man, what a traffic jam this is. Look, ooh, climb underneath the tractor. That was awesome. Alright, let's move this guy into position. Yeah, that guy's gonna go right there. Sweet. Alright. Actually, I want to move him over out of the way just a little bit. Trapped. There we go. And now I can turn this guy around. Hopefully. Nice. And I'm going to take him down into the field and just kind of get him set into place. How many problems am I going to have this time? Oh, I'm hung on a tree. Alright. Right off the bat. What am I hung on? Oh, this is a mistake. Oh well. Just drive through all the canola, run into the hedge. It's like watching a Chinese fire drill, isn't it? Alright, let's go ahead and get this guy. Not start recording a course. We're in field. I said don't record a course. And of course it recorded a course. We're in field number 9, so load that up. Load that course in. And we're going to be in combine mode. I'm going to be full drive on, and I'm going to be automatic on the combines, and drive course. Oops, stop course, nearest waypoint. Yeah, good. Alright. Are you alright there, buddy? Swerve around a little bit. Let's adjust his speed so he's not going super crazy. Field from recording. Drill that down just a little bit so he doesn't try to run like a rabbit. And yeah, okay, so that's good to go. And of course he's sitting a little bit in the field, so the so he's gonna get run over in a minute. Awesome. Alright, so we'll bring up auto combine and we'll set it off. Everything is right on it. And we will jump into this guy. And I'm going to follow. And I need to open up the back. I already opened up the back. So all I gotta do is get started here. And when we get down here in just a minute, I'm gonna have to jump out and take care of the Fent. I imagine I'll have to babysit it quite a bit. Because it does love to run into the hedges on this particular map. But I'll let that guy get down there and stop. When I get right on its rear, I will jump out, grab the Fent, move it to the side, then restart it. There we go. But that should be good. Well, I thought we'd do something different today. So we did me chasing 2 combines the other day, so I thought I would let one combine be automated, I'd do the other one, and let the AI do the chasing. We'll just do this and work on this field for just a little bit. And like I said, I expect to have to jump out and babysit the Fent quite a bit. And that comes with it. Just having one tractor chasing 2 probably isn't enough. Now we probably ought to have 2 chasing, but I'll adjust that later. And in all honesty, this was a last minute thing. I thought, oh, let's do 2 combines today on this field. So I got some big news coming as far as what we're doing with this channel. The Monday, the fine folks with the cable company are coming out between 8 and noon to put in my internet, which means I will no longer have a hamster and a wheel for internet service. I'm going to get something a little bit quicker. So when I do that, I will have a faster broadband connection, and theoretically I should be able to start streaming some. So some of these games that I play outside of Farm Sim, I will probably start doing some streaming on. That would include like World of Warships, Car Mechanic Simulator, or yeah, well, anything that I do. Maybe some Farm Sim, Maybe we pick up a map that all we do is play farm sim streams on it. You know, I got my daily videos of farm sim, but then we have a map that is specific to stream. I don't know yet. I haven't figured out everything I'm going to do, because I have one thing that says if you're going to stream something different than what is on the YouTube channel, because then nobody's going to watch the YouTube stuff. But who knows? I'll figure it out. I don't know exactly what I'm going to do, but some folks have been asking me to stream some stuff, and what is he doing? Again, the problem with auto combine. I can make that turn in one little move. Auto combine takes 15 to do it. So 55, 51. Oh, that thing's set up for 60%, I bet, on that tractor. Which is fine. So he's going to hit 60%. Does that call that other one? Come on, Fint. You should be rolling by now. I wonder if he's not sensing it being way down there in the field. I wonder if I can manually call him up here to empty me. He's not responding. He must be too far out of range. That's the one thing about course play. You need to kind of have them in the center of the field to sense everything. Let me go check him real quick. Let's see. Stop driver. Get him in the field. Drive. No combine. There he goes. He just wasn't in the field. Kind of funny how that worked. He will probably come to me first. Nope, he's going to go to the other one first. Which is fine. And he's going to run into the wall there. Couldn't pick for a worse place for this to happen. Look at this idiot. The problems of automation. I don't have any silage. Well, I do, actually. Might have to go get rid of all our silage bales and make new ones. We really don't need any more for a while, so Might be my next thing to do is wrap some more bales because and sell off the ones I got. Make a little money. Take advantage of that high demand. Alright, back at it. I don't guess I'm gonna get it emptied. I'm chopped liver. My little hired hand doesn't like me. Oh, there he goes. Pull off somewhere and run into me in a minute. Oh no, he decided to pull into the... Oh. See, I got my pipe out, ready to go. So we'll get him filled up and then we'll send him on his way. Oh, this isn't going to be good. You know he's going to nail that hedgerow. Yep. Might as well plan for that. As a matter of fact, why it keeps putting me up there? Stop, driver. Back up. Turn around. Face north. Drive course. Drive now. I got out of his way just in time, didn't I? He was only 79%, but I wanted to go ahead and send him so he got emptied before the other combine filled on up, you know. It's only 26%, but by the time he runs up there, runs into a wall, you know, does whatever he's gonna do, by the time he does all of his little shenanigans and gets back into the field, the other one will probably be around 70% full, and he can go dump it, and then he can come pick me up, and I'll just you know, as long as if he's within 70%, 80% full, I'll go ahead and send him every time after he picks me up. And if I tilt my head sideways, you get the sideways look. So this is kind of cool on the in cab because you can see the head real good. I can look down, you know, note where I'm at on it. Don't have any issues with all that. Very nice. Alright, so anyways, we were talking about streaming, and so like I said, some of the stuff that I do, like I said, I'm supposed to get my license for, or my account activated for Fishing Planet here in the next, well, all the information was submitted yesterday, so whenever they're swamped right now, whenever they get time to go ahead and get me a license done or get me approved or whatever, get my account set up, I'll have my Fishing Planet. Landy's done a couple of videos on it. If you haven't seen them yet, check them out. It's a very cool game. I'm really looking forward to playing it. I will probably stream quite a bit of that. And one day I might do a comparison stream of how boring DTG is versus how cool that game is. That might be something to do. Probably stream a little World of War ships. Those are the ones that I'm really going. Of course, some Euro Truck will be in there. So next week, like I say, if everything goes right, y'all know how the cable companies are. They tell you they'll be there between 8 and 12 on Monday, and then they show up on Wednesday or Thursday. And, you know, they don't even care that they've made you wait or anything else like that. So, what in the world? Looked like he was about to go straight across the field. So yeah, hey look, dude made it up there, unloaded, and didn't wreck or anything. How about that? So like I said, the game plan, if they get everything installed Monday and everything's working right with no problems, you know, Monday, Tuesday, I'll probably mess around with getting the software and everything configured. Might do some test streams next week. So when I do, I'll let you guys know about it. And if you guys want to watch and everything, cool. But you know, it'll be a work in progress. And figuring out when I can stream, probably going to be in the evenings for me, because you know, in that evenings I mean evenings here in the States. So around maybe 7 or 8 Central Time in the US. Maybe later than that. It might be 9, 10 o'clock when I stream. So I don't know how many of you guys will be awake to do it, but you know, some of the days I get done early, some of the days I get done late. It just depends on what shift I'm working and what's going on. So my plan is, you know, for the next month or so, just kind of go at it casually. And then when I get into the fall and things die off, my business dies off the second week of August. It's a very short season for what I do. But basically, once the kids start going back to school, my business really slows down. And my operation last year, I was independent last year, and so I was able to kind of work off and on throughout August, September, October, but this year's a little different situation, and I imagine that once middle of August rolls around, I won't work much anymore after that. Because they'll scale the operation down, and I won't be needed as much. So, all right, he's going to get that one emptied. So I'm just gonna tail back here, watch whatever kind of wreck this will be. Sitting here waiting on these two yokels. I might as well go ahead and tab over to this guy. Actually, I'm going to tab to this guy real quick. And while they're doing their thing over there, I'm going to reposition him out of the way. There we go. And the Fent is doing something stupid. What exactly was going on right here? What is he doing? Why can he not get up next to me? Alright, this is silly stupid, isn't it? Finally. Don't know what he was doing, why he wouldn't come up behind me. Sometimes course play's just silly. Alright, so he is 50-60% full. Probably will send him on to dump. He's gonna be at 70%. Yeah, we'll send driver. Start driver, send driver home. Helps when I hit the right button, right? Get that out of the way so I don't have to look at it the whole time because it does annoy me. Get that out of the way as well. So our wool pallet, I didn't move it because it was only like 80% full according to the animal HUD. So I went ahead and just left that. And we'll grab it when it gets to 100%. So anyways, what else? I think that's about it. We will probably tomorrow try to think about what we need to do next. We got a whole lot to harvest on here, but let's do a day of harvest and then we'll jump over to Holzhausen because we haven't visited the Soul mod in a while. We'll jump over there and start prepping our fields and do some field work over there, and then we can come back to this, do some more harvesting with the corn and all that stuff, and instead of just doing it all off camera, I can do a little bit today and a little bit tomorrow and find ways of mixing it up and keep it interesting. That's the reason I'm doing 2 combines in a row today. But might get to the point where I change that up even. So we'll always find something different to do on these. So I've had the worst day trying to get this video recorded. I started out, set everything up, got ready to record, forgot to turn track IR on. So, you know, it's not one of those things that's knocked into my system yet that I have to start it every time I get ready to play the game. So I had to stop. And it didn't hit me until I got into a vehicle to actually drive around a little bit, you know. So I had to stop everything, erase everything, restart the game, got into the game, started recording, got about 10 minutes into the video, and my virus scanning software kicks up, and right in the middle of the recording, and says, "Oh, hello, I need to restart the computer," which killed my video, and so I lost that, so I started over again. Then I came back into the game, and the game itself just crashed twice. So this is the video that didn't want to record. So finally, it looks like we're going to get it done. Now watch, I'll stop the video and go out and probably never did start the recorder, knowing me. It'll be something stupid like that. Do I have that other combine set not to not to drive? Unload mode driving. But the last 2 times it stopped when it was unloading. This stuff is silly. Really? Come on. It's like... I'm in traffic! 'Cause I'm stupid! But I must say, other than the very first time, it has yet to run into a hedgerow. So it's doing much better than it was in our previous attempt at this. Now the question is, can he pull up next to me? And apparently so this time. Knucklehead. So anyways, that whole story I told you about multiple attempts to get this video recorded was actually headed somewhere. To a humorous little thing. Each of the times I tried to record the video, I actually noted what time I started the video, so I knew exactly how long I was going and all that good stuff. This time, I didn't. So I got no idea how long this video is. I'm sure it's plenty long at this point because, well, we've gotten a lot done. So we shall call this a video at this point. I know this field's not done, but we've hit the magic. I'm sure we're over an hour-long point, and so I'll finish up this field, and then we'll come back tomorrow. We'll do a little hose housing, and then we'll go from there. And who knows what else we'll do that's fun and exciting. Hope you guys enjoyed the video today. It's a little bit different, and yeah, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I've got new content every day for you, as well as when we start streaming, I'll post up a little small video that says, hey, I'm doing a stream on at this time. So when we start doing that, you guys will be able to know. If you like the video, give me a thumbs up. I don't know if it helps, but it sure does stroke my ego a little bit. So I appreciate it. Thanks again for watching, guys and gals. Have yourself a great day. Come on back tomorrow and we'll do it again. Until then, stay safe. Bye-bye.